of course, Rain ain't here, but you know
And that's why I ain't gonna do him too bad.
Yeah,
because he's not sitting here in front of me.
Yeah, I just want to address some things he said. The main thing he said is I think it was something about pimps. He ain't never seen a successful pimp. I think it's something like that. Like he ain't never seen a pimp really get to the money and retire from pimping or something like that. What is your take on that as far as him saying he never seen a successful pimp that got through the game?
Seeing a successful pimp, I'm gonna break down success to you, how it was taught to me. You know what I'm saying? I think we just closed in and boxed in with just pimp. Success is when you wake up every morning and do what the fuck you want to do. That's success.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just ain't real.
Real life street Starz. You know what time it is.
Real life street Starz. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got him in the building. The original Mac Rooster, man.
You motherfucking big.
Let me go and allow you to introduce yourself. Tell them where you're from, and if you don't mind, tell them what it is you do, man.
Hey man, Mac Rooster the PlMP, man. Hey man, I'm here, Texas, Groveback, Texas, Crown Stone, Crown Boss. You dig what I'm saying, man? Dallas, Texas, man. HHD, man. Help her develop Harry Hines division, Jack. You did what the fuck I said, man. Yeah.
Come on now. Now, let me tell you why I know you were real stomp down, because the first time I met you, you know, I pulled up and man, you had a stable.
Yeah.
You had a whole litter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, you know how nigga go out and you know might be like see something like, man, hey, you know, that might be somebody to talk to, but I'm talking they was in line. I'm talking about they was in line.
Yeah.
I'm like, God. So even the ones I thought I was just being a patron of the club, whatever.
For sure.
I'm like, they was in line. I'm like, oh shit, you got the whole club.
Yeah.
So that's how I know for sure you was stomped down. But what we want to do is we got to touch on the topic at hand, and we're gonna get the history. You know, Mac. We know you got music and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
But you got the city in the uproar right now, man. You know, real life. We did this thing called the Pimp versus the Trick.
Right.
And went viral. You know, shout out little Duval. He shared it. Shout out a couple other people shared it.
Right.
But it went crazy. So lo and behold, I'm scrolling on the gram and I see you and you know, Mo3 Manager's Rainwater going all the way through there.
Yeah.
First and foremost, what the hell was y'all even going at it about? I think it was he had said something previously about pimps, but please explain from your side.
It's from the root of it all, man. I always admired Rain. I admired his hustle. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm an artist. You know, coming up in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we have a lot of hate in this city. Even though I'm a country boy, but you know what I'm saying. But you know, where I'm from is just an hour out. You know what I'm saying? So I rip this. I was born here. You know what I'm saying? So I always did Rain hustle, and I always wanted to with him. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like when you meet a celebrity, and he hurt your feelings. Not saying he hurt mine, but here lately he's been coming for my community. He's been coming for the pimping. You know, he was real big on repping this trick shit. You know what I'm saying? But then he turns around and you know he dissed the pimping. He's dissed the pimping a couple of times. You know what I'm saying, in a few podcasts. And nobody has said anything. And, you know, so when I seen it, one of my close friends had DM'd me and shot me the video.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so he's mentioning a couple of my older partners. You know what I'm saying? And I say, you know, I got a voice in the community. So I spoke out, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like, you got that admire you, that with you, and you used to try to do this shit. You used to be around like important of the game. You know what I'm saying? That really done shot the shit with you, and then you turn around and then you that's awkward. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, what it was is like I just got on my story and I was like, man, I'm tired of Rain, and you know what I'm saying? And the story started getting sent out as you know how they do.
Nah, you not go.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
so next thing you know, I go live. You know, well, it started with a comment. I commented and I basically said what I told you. Like, Rain, quit acting like you ain't never tried this shit or sat around this shit. You know what I'm saying? And he hit back. So I'm like, hey man, I went live. Get your ass over here.
Yeah.
And so what he did was, you know, one of the guys on my management team, he hit him like, hey, Rooster caught him. Because my managers, they've been previously speaking with him because I ain't finna toot my own horn, but I'm hot with the pimp hop music, with the pimp hop genre. It's slept on.
Pimp hop, yeah, nah,
it's slept on. We just gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? This shit is popping right now. You know what I'm saying? So what it was, he came on with it and came to the live and he just started, you know, he think he's slick, but you can't out slick the pimping, man. You know what I'm saying?
So let's talk about some of that. Of course, Rain ain't here, but you know,
and that's why I ain't gonna do him too bad. Yeah, because he's not sitting here in front of me.
Yeah, I just want to address some things he said. The main thing he said is I think it was something about pimps. He ain't never seen a successful pimp. I think it's something like that. Like he ain't never seen a pimp really get to the money and retire from pimping or something like that. What is your take on that as far as him saying he never seen a successful pimp that got through the game?
Fuck seeing a successful pimp. I'm gonna break down success to you, how it was taught to me. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers think we just closed in and boxed in with just pimp shit. Success is when you wake up every morning and do what the fuck you want to do. That's success. When you wake up every morning and do what the fuck you want, you don't wake up to no alarm clock. You wake up on your time. Reallyfe street stars wake up on their time. Make Rooster wake up on his time. That's success in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? A dollar don't dictate it. You know what I'm saying? Because the bigger the dollar, the bigger the problems. Everybody know that. The bills don't stop for anybody. My granddaddy always told me, we're going to pull up to the, unless you got a Tesla, we're going to pull up to the same gas pump, put the same motherfucking gas in that motherfucker every day. You dig what I'm saying? So that's success, bro. But him saying he never seen a successful pimp, man, it's guys that I admire, that I look up to, man, that are blowing him out the water with they, you know what I'm saying, with their assets, with their lucrative income that they, you know what I'm saying, they work their way up to this pimping on a, and now they have this lucrative shit going on. You dig what I'm saying? They have legal assets going on. Nigga got that off the pimping. You know what I'm saying? Off the, you know, he took his money and he did something. So you gonna call that nonsense? I don't do drugs. Even if I go broke, busted, and disgusted, I done been broke on my ass. I done been down through the ringer. I ain't never picked up no drug. You know what I'm saying? So you violated right there. You know?
I think a lot of individuals don't see a successful pimp or say they ain't never seen a successful pimp because they looking for a with a cane and a big ass hat.
Right, a clown.
A clown.
Clown.
All the pimps I know, or anybody with a little ism, they don't look nothing like it.
Right. And it's you know, in the game we had a no big me's, no little U's. You know, I just said right next to Ken Ivey. You know, I've been watching since I was a little boy. I wanted to be like him. I wanted to be like Kenny Red when I was a little boy. I wanted to be like him. And I not necessarily saying I wanted to be a pimp ever since I was a little boy. I liked the way them niggas was dressing. I liked the way they rocking their hair. They were perming their hair. Them niggas looked like gangsters. They looked like some criminal type shit. You know what I'm saying? They looked it clean to me. You know what I'm saying? So.
And for those that need to know what your definition is, can you define what pimping is to you?
Well, I'm gonna give you the hard down real life definition of a pimp. A pimp is that's receiving the earnings of a prostitute. The earnings are coming up off her time, her that she, you know what I'm saying, the benefits from a tree that she, you know what I'm saying, I'm living off the earnings of a prostitute. That's what a pimp is. Now, you know, you got a lot of guys that say, just because you breaking on that don't make you a motherfucking pimp. Correct. It don't. But the actual definition of a pimp is a that receives the money from a girl who's doing sexual acts. You did what I'm saying? That is a pimp.
What is a bad pimp?
Well, you know, that right there, it can be that's opinionated. You know what I'm saying? You got so many different forms of pimps.
In your opinion, what is a bad pimp?
Oh man, shit. You know, starving the women, you know, just drop flipping out, beating the ass, You know, the bitch scared to even, you know, really a bitch that really probably getting trafficked, and that ain't no pimping. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of pimps, most pimps are good. Now, if you just doing cruel shit, you not no pimp in my eyes.
What are you?
You know what I'm saying? You with the white folks will call you. You know what I'm saying? With these laws and shit, human trafficking. If you ain't pimping for real, you dig what I'm saying? Like that's why I always say that's one of my biggest, you know what I'm saying, one of my biggest highlighted slogans that you know what I'm saying, pimping ain't sex trafficking, and sex trafficking ain't pimping. Right. It's two different things.
Is it ever okay to hit your woman?
I mean, shit, man. You know, you got husbands and wives, man. You might got your wife go through your motherfucking phone, and the husband jump up out the bed, bitch, get out that phone, boop boop, and he done pieced her up. It's a relationship at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? A pimp and a whole relationship it's no different from a husband and a wife. A lot of the time, that's what a lot of people don't understand. You know, anything to be, you tell me, say, baby, you pass me that bitch ass nigga, you go get that shit yourself. He jump up and knock that hoe out. That can happen in a square relationship.
So the stereotype of like, you know, baby powder on your hand and
it's clown, it's foolery. Yeah. It's clown shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's movie. That's Hollywood. That's what Hollywood has painted this picture for us to be less of men, for us to be clowns, for us to be some kind of, you dig what I'm saying?
You said something there where you spoke on trafficking versus, you know, it's just really that ism. Can a woman just walk away from her pimp can she just choose not to be a prostitute no more? I don't want to no more, and he allow her to leave.
Yeah, if I was in the situation, any woman that want to leave me, man, I've been saying it for the past 4-5 years, man. The door knob turn on both sides, man. Like you know, a lot of pimps way outraged up, man. A lot of pimps see it when the hoe leaves, see it, or the hoe get knocked, it's a celebration. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of pimps believe. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, a bitch finna get the fuck away from me, shit, bitch, sorry, Nara. You did what I'm saying, get the fuck on. You did what I'm saying. Like my grandfather always tell me, I'm gonna throw my grandfather in there a lot of the time in this segment, man. My papa always told me, he say they where they want to be. And they leave, they where the fuck they want to be at.
You know, a lot of individuals will say pimping is like, it gets a bad rap, but there's a lot of women who choose this lifestyle.
Yeah.
They advocate for this lifestyle.
Yeah, for sure.
So do you think that a woman that's advocating for this lifestyle, that something's wrong with her, that she isn't as stable as a woman who might want to go work a job?
It's what it is, bro. What it is, a lot of these, society forgets that those are women, right? So she gonna see a with or without a pimp, right? So and I say this all the time, it's the same old story, Jack. You know what I'm saying? That her as a woman, she's gonna want something real. She's not gonna want to go be with a trick. She's not gonna want to stay and lay down with some tricking because he's nasty, he's corny, he's annoying. She's gonna want to be around somebody that's as equally yoked as she is. So what's left of that in her lifestyle is a pimp. He's not gonna be ashamed of her. He's not, because I always say it. If you got this chick, right, and and she catches you cheating on her, when she catches you cheating, what are you gonna say? You're gonna say, bitch, you's I know you ain't coming at me about what the fuck time I came in. You a So that's why who's left for her? What man is left for her? You did what I'm saying? Nobody is gonna take her serious.
You know what I have noticed about pimps? Pimps are very like, if they say they ain't really staying out late, they ain't tricking out with no. They say, hey, I'm coming to the crib. I'm good. Like they get to the couch to their lady, they whatever the fuck. They not really like a relationship where it might be cheating. It ain't really. Even if a would say he was like, if you would call it cheating, a nigga ain't really like, I'm not with no bitch if they ain't paying me. Like a lot of be like, I'm not with that bitch. You ain't talking about no money.
Yeah, is she not? I mean, we correspond with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like just like her, like outside when I give her the directions to go outside, man, like that button, it's like a button that turn off. She turns off all her square emotions when she's at work. When she, you know what I'm saying? She turns off anything like it. You think our back ain't against the wall? We like, look at that fly ass right there. That nigga there chains on. You know what I'm saying? That nigga there fly, but he can't give that what you can give her. He can't relate to her. So you know what I'm saying? So she always, like I told you, I knock that bitch every day. I make sure, you know what I'm saying, I try to touch her soul every day. I try to make her feel, you know what I'm saying, I let it be known that I'm the number one man in her life every day. You know what I'm saying?
So is it, when the pimping, you know, it's a lot of flash involved. Is that a main pimp's goal, to aspire to be flashy, to
flamboyant? Yeah, you got a lot of, man, I deal with this shit all the time. You gotta, you know, I'm in front of the camera a lot. You know, when I was raised up in the pimping, like I told you, as a little kid, the reason go like this and hey man, say man, the cliche, hey man, say man shit. You know what I'm saying? When you get to seeing pop they collar, where do you think that came from? That shit came from documentaries of pimps, shows of pimps. That shit came from seeing Ken. That shit came from seeing Kenny Red. That shit came from seeing Bishop. It came from seeing fly gentlemen juking and jiving and hey man and players balls and shit. That's where that shit came from. You did what I'm saying? So yeah, the flash, the flamboyantness, that's pimping. Being an entertainer, man, being able to make people smile, make people feel good, make people laugh. You did what I'm saying? Not just, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just made, just, hey man, the whole selling, take that whole money. You know what I'm saying? Man, back in the day in the 70s, man, pimps was pulling up. You know, you take Goldie off the Mac. Those are real situations. If you ever watched the Mac, those are real. You remember he pulled up on the little kids and he started passing that money out. Nah, you ain't finna be like me. You don't want to be like me when you grow up. You know what I'm saying? But
why not though?
It's because me personally, seeing the glitz and glamour, it is appealing. You understand what I'm saying? But what you're gonna endure of dealing with what comes with this life, dealing with those, knowing what those women go through, because it's times that I done laid down and, you know, I done laid on my back, finna go to sleep. And one of my next to me, I know what the she just went through all night. You know, and the hoe might think, man, he don't give a about what I've been through. But if you got any kind of real conscience as a man, you do know, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want nobody to come into this and wish this on nobody, and you know what I'm saying? Because once you get in it, you in it. It becomes like, man, it becomes like you ever see them niggas get tired of, man, them niggas be live at hooping. Niggas be do this all day long. And them niggas be like, man, I don't even think I want this. Right. That's how pimping is. It's just like being an athlete. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. It's like it's a sport. A lot of motherfuckers, but you ain't gonna just stop being no point guard. This how you get paid. You're good at it. You know what I'm saying? You're not just gonna stop doing it. But somebody saying, man, I want to be like that. You got little kids that want to be that shit. And you like, say fam, it take one false move in this shit, you get 1,000,000 years. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I can look at somebody and tell, man, I'm not even finna give him no game because I don't want him to up and fall on his face. And because I know this shit'll take him away. Man, I know niggas that done came in this game for 2 weeks. I know niggas that done came. So that's why I wouldn't, like, I don't recommend, like, nobody say, man, get pimping. You know, we say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, get pimping, little nigga. I don't recommend nobody to come try to be a pimp because, man, it takes one false move. You might not bragging. You might not be as smart as me. You might not comprehend like I did that laced my motherfucking boots to do this. You might not can carry yourself in this game like I did or like he did. You might get in this and you might see some fine ass 16-year-old. Right. Then what? You see this fine ass 16-year-old and you done took her on a call. The trick want to see her for, and they say some outlandish ass price, and you jump on that, and your goofy ass, you drive the over there. She's 16. She caught up in a sting. She young. Oh man, I got a pimp. They done whipped her head to believe that she finna get 1,000,000 years, and she not. You get what I'm saying? And that you better tell on him, and now you gone. So that's why I don't recommend it. It's too much. It's a lot of. It's a lot of. You might deal with your getting and robbed. You might deal with your bitch going through something like the trick done did some foul shit to her. Can you endure that? A lot of people can't, and it's mostly a lot of young guys that try this shit. A lot of people cannot. You cannot stomach that. You'll quit.
What is a pimp's worst fear?
That hold on. That hold on. That hold on.
When it comes to the females, and how many have you had at one time?
I ain't gonna answer that.
Yeah, when it comes to a female not having a father, not having a father figure,
right?
How many of the ones you know have daddy issues, percentage-wise, if you were to say?
I'm gonna say it's half and half, because a lot of them know how to cater to a man because their dad was in their life. So I'm gonna say it's kind of 50-50, because a lot of them know how to tend to a man because a lot of them watch their mama tend to their man probably. And the other half watch their mama be a super duper punk to their daddy. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm gonna say half and half. A lot of them have, you know what I'm saying, a lot of them seen what's right, and a lot of them just like fast money. And they want a man amongst them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Now, a lot of we see, we was just doing an interview with Will, and he talked about the rhyming. Does that really does that really even come into play when you talking to a lady like word, all that? Does you
so
that,
Ken,
or is
Ken
that
some
just,
shit?
Right.
Ken, yeah, I mean that's Ken. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like that's always was, you know, a pimp gonna juke and jive, gonna shoot his shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna shoot our shit.
But is that for the, or is that do that work on women?
It's just kicking, pimping. You know what I'm saying? That's just kicking, like we just hyping us up. You know what I'm saying? Being amongst this shit, it's always, you know what I'm saying? It's always fly shit. But you know how you would approach a woman. You know, I'm not rhyming. She don't even know until this Mack truck hit up. She don't even know. When, you know, me personally, because I'm not gonna go upside the bitch head with, hey, you know, it might not be no hoe. You know, I got my hair all out today. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm laced down, my hair braided, and I'm dressed nice, man, I can walk up in the church house right now and accumulate a upstanding woman. I'm not finna go upside her head with no pimping. She gonna know that she's gonna know I'm a nice guy. She's gonna know that I know how to hold conversation. She gonna know that, you know, that I care about what she's talking about. And I ain't gonna say I'm swindling the bitch. You know what I'm saying? But she's gonna know that this is a man in front of her. Now, when it's time to, when it's time to pour it on her ass, hey, this is how it's gonna be, this is what it is, then it's delivered.
Now, have you ever seen it work in reverse? Like you see a nigga try to some ism, he meets a nice young lady, and all of a sudden
he's square.
He's square?
Yeah, all the time, every day. Every day. It happens every day. You know, nigga gonna try this shit. You know, I say it all the time, man. A hoe, one of the most beautiful women in the world to me. The appearance, just the mindset that she has. I'm talking about a real hoe though. I'm talking about a real hoe that's down for her folks, that submits 100%. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling you be no slave master to the. I'm talking about a bitch that you can't do nothing without her doing it for you already. That's the most beautiful thing in the world to me. You dig what I'm saying?
To get, like you said, to get fly, to, you know, normally, again, I'm only going by the stereotypes, but you normally do see the pimps dressed the flyest, looking the flyest, walk in the room, you know, they look the most flashiest.
Yeah.
Is that something to capture the female? Is that something that they need inside themselves in order to put that on them to go get the female?
And you know, that's what I was going back on Rain. When Rain was biting, was getting, y'all is broke. You know what I'm saying? If you watch the whole live, Rain, you know, my diamonds is this, my diamonds is that. Nigga, you need that. I don't need that to get no. You need that. So like a lot of the time it's for itself. I love, who is that? I love him to death. He with the nation, Nuri. Remember he talked about his friend, Nuri Muhammad talked about his friend, they were finna go out. He had to get his jewelry overnighted. He would not go out with them because he didn't have his jewelry. He wouldn't go and celebrate with Nuri and them. He wouldn't go, go kick it with his brothers. He wouldn't go out. He needed to have his jewelry shipped to him. Man, I got my hair picked out right now, man. Like that's what I'm saying. Biting that Rain, like Rain walking the room, Rain can have all that shit on. and I can go get my motherfucking hair braided and put a white tee on and some Levi's, and I'm gonna bag every bitch in the room before Rain do. They gonna get up on Rain and think he a trick. You dig what I'm saying? They gonna get up on Rain got all this shit. They gonna get up on him and want some why he got them diamonds on.
Now, why do you think Rain? Because he's come on the couch and professed to tried to get into being the pimp game. Why do you think he came after the community like he has? Because
with somebody that wants to really do something and they see that they failed and that they can't do it, you know, you can't join it. Shit, you gonna diss it. You know, you gonna diss that shit. That's just bottom line. It's $0 to be a real, and it's $0 to hate. That's what's up. It costs $0 to hate on them. You did what I'm saying? So, but he's tried it. He's that's something I know that he's done. You know what I'm saying? He's tried this shit. And,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So, like, Rain has had some ism about him.
He ain't never had no ism about himself, but he's done tried to participate. I mean. Like, he's done tried to, you know what I'm saying, receive some earnings off of a bitch. He's tried.
Right. So, the fact that he has received some earnings off of a woman, what do you say to that?
He was more of a middleman. If you ask me, he wasn't no pimp. He was more of like a middleman type of nigga. Right. He wasn't doing no pimping. You know, when I said on the video, I said, yeah, I know about you trying to pimp on 360. What did he say? 360? Yeah, if fucking I was talking about Highway 360 in Arlington. Everybody, the back page was booming. Everybody knows that. Back page, I'm a back page baby. Right. I come into pimping, you know what I'm saying? I'm 7 years in. Right. I'm a back page baby. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know that shit was shocking and rocking out Highway 360 in Arlington. Mm-hmm. Everybody, you tried to get that shit going. I heard about you. I was hearing his name. Right. You know, Rain around. You know, Rain. You know what I'm saying? I was hearing his name. Like, so then I'm like, damn, that's the nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's the nigga. And you know, coming out, I thought Rain had love for the pimping. I see he don't. You know what I'm saying?
Now you said that Rain tried to knock one of your baby mamas.
Rain was finna trick to one of my baby mamas, but he was also intertwined in a square relationship with my other baby mama that he was denying. I didn't really want to give no credit to the bitch because it sounded like I give a about my baby mamas, but pimps on mine. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna pimp on my kids' moms. I'm some pimping. Yeah. You did what I'm saying? Like, but nah, he's been, you know, like I was saying when I told him on the line, he's a two-bander. That's his key. That's his go-to. I give you 2 bands. I give you 2 bands.
He's a two-bander.
He's a two-bander. I give you 2 bands. I give you 2 bands. But I have younger pimp partners who seen Rain get the bitch on the line. He want a date. He want a trick. But then when the bitches, you know, when they get situated, he'll come out, hey man, you know I know how to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? He kicking this shit. He want to turn it to some motherfucking pimping. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to, you come at the bitch, you really gonna get a hold of money, but after you and get your roll out, you want to tell the bitch how yeah man, you know I used to around. Nigga, you was a trick. Nigga, you can't proceed to do none of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
You said Mo3 was hollering at one of your baby mamas. Yeah, he was. Rain was talking to the other.
I really don't want to bring them because you know what I'm saying. I'm cool with my baby mamas. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to bring them in.
I don't really like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're not gonna
just doing it because you know what I'm saying. One of my kids' moms, you know, so she in a situation right now. She in a relationship with somebody, and I would never want to fuck that up. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying. I ain't no hater. No shit like that. Me and my kids' mom, we a team. You know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but what it is, she was in a situation with 3. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So I asked that to say that Rain was pressuring you to say like, he's like, I pimp rappers. That's what he said. I pimp rappers. That's what I do now.
Right.
And he said you should learn with the mouthpiece you got, instead of trying to pimp on a female, to go out here and do the same thing with these rappers.
Right.
You should run that mouthpiece in front of these CEOs and get these rappers into a situation in which
he's an idiot.
Explain why. I mean, because he was trying to make some sense there. Like, won't you use that mouthpiece to go?
Okay,
play on a label or something.
Okay, basically, I'm gonna take. You know, this industry so serious. I'm gonna take. We all remember Easy. We all remember those situations. We remember those situations. You know, Easy talked about. You know, Easy talked about the industry pimping on artists before. Easy, when I was growing up, Easy was one of my favorite artists. You know what I'm saying? And Easy talked about, even people talked about Easy doing some pimping on niggas. That like with the whole NWA shit, a lot of people, they talked about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I grew up and I loved Easy. But Easy had a skit. It was like an unreleased skit. And he's rhyming. And people are saying he's talking about the Illuminati. But he's just talking about the industry. He's talking about these guys that, you taking this pen and you signing your name and you don't even know how to read, young nigga. You don't even know what's finna go on. You finna get fucked in your ass. You know what I'm saying? And see, Rain's popping all that shit. Man, we live in a world now of what they calling YNs. We living in a world of YNs, like how you don't come across some intelligent ass ski mask wearing ass young that's really brilliant, and you play with him like that, and he hurts you in a severe manner. He really get down on you and he fuck you over. So that's why he sounded like, so really the viral video, I really saved him. Don't nobody go with him. So you can stay out the penitentiary and he can't you. You know what I'm saying? So I really saved his ass really of putting that out there. So now, nigga, I ain't even gonna put you in jeopardy of hurting you for the way you think. For you to even get on the live, see, I'm gonna tell you what the nigga did. See, you're clouding up on the game. You're clouding up on this pimping. You see, he on the live, he come in on his hair salon page. And I told him, nigga, you ain't gotta come up on your real page. I don't need no clout from you. This the game. Come up on the hair salon. You only want to come up and boost your hair salon page because you think these 304 need they hair did. Nigga, these hoes sewing that shit down they sell around this motherfucker. These hoes got billers and shit putting that shit in they sell. I'm like, you about your hair salon. I ain't even hating on you because kudos to you because, nigga, you doing something and I can dig that. You know what I'm saying? But like, nigga, I don't need the real Rainwater page to come get on this live with me to pop it. You all the way in Atlanta talking about this shit because you want a like me to see it. Because you want to be a pimp, but you hide behind this tricking. You think that's a tugboat to get you amongst some up 304s.
Why do you think is trying to lead with money? Now, it's been a big push for the tricking and the leading with money and not. What do you think that's coming from?
Because that's the society we in, P. The society that we're in today, we surrounded by bozos. What year you born? I ain't 85. Trying to ask your age. No, 85. You 85, right? I'm 90. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The under us, that's what they're driven by. Yeah. If you look around, everybody's head's in their phone, including mine. Everybody's head in their phone. Everybody's trying to live up to these goals, relationship goals. I talked to the what was the one I seen today? The bitch talk me through the nut. Like we're influenced by stupid shit. Like we been talking hoes through the nut. niggas been and talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I seen you remember Wesley Pipes? Was it Wesley Pipes? Remember Wesley used to talk to them hoes. Nigga, Wesley been doing that shit way back in the day. Talking hoes through the nut. Yeah, get over it. Yeah, why you making your face like that? Yeah. But see now you finna all these women finna lay on their motherfucking stomach now, cause it's real, it's viral. Daddy talked me through that nut. Even though you ain't gotta tell me that. I know how to do that anyway. You know what I'm saying? But we're driven, women and children of today, they driven by social media and money. You see it sliding that cash up on it. That's why I'm telling Rainwater, nigga, I gotta slide my cash up my arm, nigga, to show you that I'm paid or to show you that, you know what I'm saying? That's what he said in the comment. Word on the street, you ain't got a car. Thanks for purchasing the car, you trick. Thanks for helping me get the other one. You did what I'm saying? Like nigga, you like all that type of shit. I just don't really dig it because I'm a pimp. And one thing we know in this game, this shit like me, Wheel of Fortune, musical chairs, nigga. You never know when it's gonna be a chance. Your motherfucking ass don't get a chance to sit down, nigga. This shit go, and nigga, you can lose it all tomorrow. Anybody, a pimp, anybody, the industry, anybody, like nigga, like Ryan, you say some stupid shit, don't nobody want to with you ever again. You did what I'm saying. You could be broke tomorrow. I could wake up and somebody could, you know how they used to talk about the stock market crash. They talk about that type of shit. Man, you could wake up and all hell can break loose. You see, you can't even get on a flight right now. She falling after Earth. Nigga, like airlines finna lose money. Like, man, these planes falling. All us finna be broke. Don't nobody want to get on the plane. You dig what I'm saying?
Now you said you came up, on the back page days, for for the pimps that before the internet, what Pimp C said, it ain't dead, you move to the web. Do you think you could have got it back in the days of just the blade? That's where you send them,
I mean,
Harry
when I
Hines.
pimps, I pimps. I don't need shit. I'm gonna pimp all around the board. Hell, you talking? I mean, just because when the back page left, it's still sites. All these square hoes know about the sites. Man, you can go and look on the sites right now. You gonna see you went to school with. Man, look at this goofy ass hoe. Everybody use. You know what I'm saying? A hoe is a hoe. You dig what I'm saying? A real hoe is a hoe. You got bitches that sit there. I'm really more of the escort type. You're a hoe. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You either flat backing or you know how to go in there and steal. You got reachers and shit. That's what everybody is with these pee-wee. Like, I'm a reacher. You know what I'm saying? You got little bitty ass hoes these days that thinking they just learn how to steal, thinking that's some new shit. You still be flat back and I be reaching. Bitch, you going to prison first, dummy. You know what I'm saying? This right here getting a slap on the wrist, stand night in jail to come back out that hoe. Flat backers, reachers, who gives a f? But at the end of the day, you an escort, you charge this amount of money, but you still got on your knees on that bed, on the side of that bed, and that nigga hit you from the back. You still got hit with that dick. No matter if you was an escort and got called up off the lines or the nigga pulled up on Harry and told your punk ass to get in the car.
What's a fake hoe?
Huh?
What's the definition of a fake hoe?
I mean, when you say fake hoe, I mean, you like how we talked about the stripper earlier today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We talked about, when I broke down strippers and stripper hoes, on the trick versus pimp.
Right.
Slick Wheel talk the slick trick wheel, slick wheel.
Right.
He talked about, being in the club. Man, you got strippers that's in the club, bro, that go to work also during the daytime. Bitch work at Dollar Tree. You know what I'm saying? Bitch got 4, 5 kids. Her ain't watching them right now. She at the club tonight. You know what I'm saying? You got hoes that's, you know what I'm saying? Them hoes ain't around no game. They not around no pimps and shit. They not around none of that. If you get up on that hoe and this hoe just hungry and you say, hey, bitch, I got $700. You want to stay tonight with me tonight? And that hoe like, she look at you and she somewhat attracted to you. Like I can tolerate him. I let him me. I let him climb up on top of me. Key word also, key statement also, I let him climb up on top of me. She'll go home and let the climb on top of her. Like I told you earlier, Nate, I'm in a bind ass. Remember when Jada took the dick on Set It Off? I'm in a bind, Nate. That wasn't no hoeing. She like, you know what I'm saying? She was in a bind. That bitch don't know nothing about no getting broke on. She don't know about no directions, no pimp. You know what I'm saying? Telling her what to do and really structuring her money and really making sure she trying to get her brother in a situation.
And then she ripped the check up.
Ripped the check up. Silly.
like Nate gave her
like silly ass hoe. She ripped the check up. The check just never was cash. Nate good. Bitch, he done for free, dummy.
And Nate, she could have got more out of Nate, right?
Could have got if she wasn't so. And see, that's a fake hoe. She ain't even no real hoe. If she had some game about herself, Nate could have gave her the world. See, now Nate getting up on one of my like that, and it ain't no Nate. I'm in a bind. That bitch dealing with Nate cringy ass. She dealing with Nate cornball ass. He finna be in a bind. See, he finna be tied on up. Cause my bitch finna fake the with this. She finna play. You did what I'm saying? So.
Can you look at a female and kind of know what her price is?
Yeah.
Damn.
I can. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I went viral for that. The $60 shit when I was on South White Underbelly. You know, when the bitch thinks she's some horn or thinks she fine in them and she get on the track, shit, man, them hoes out there, I'm gonna sell my pussy for, bring the money back to her. Nigga, I'm gonna sell this pussy for bands. Then get out there and the trick hollering $60 to that hoe. You know what I'm saying? That shit'll crash that whole world. That bitch'll freeze up. Like what? Like they outside talking about, that nigga tried to offer me $60, $70. Like what the you talking about? Like what you thought you look like, ho? You know what I'm saying?
And then the bitch ran right past her ass and got that money.
And, yeah, then some but that goes to when we talk about, man, it's like fake. They f the game up. Man, you got, if everybody not on one accord on the track, right? We're gonna take the track for existence. That's level one, but we're gonna take that for an example. If me and my partners, right? Let's say I got 10 partners. Hey man, What your hoe look like? What your hoes look like? What your hoe look like? Man, all our hoes fine. Say, man, when that nigga come through here, hey, man, $250, 15 minutes. Make that nigga stand on. He want an hour off this motherfucking track. She got a room and shit, man. Make that nigga come with $400 or $500 for this. Everybody standing on it, the trick's gonna give it. But when you pulling up, when the trick pulling up, he tell him, hey, 400. And then this motherfucker, he like, oh, no. He pull up and you got this old ass, meth head ass, perk head ass hoe right here with flip-flops on, bottom of her feet, black in the motherfucker. She been out there all day long. And he started talking about, he looking at that hoe. He just horny. He looking at that hoe and she like, hey, come here, baby. What you got? How much you got? And he pull out 320s. And she's like, come on. She ain't even got a chance. She ain't got no game. She ain't even got a chance to see how much money the nigga got. She like, come on, she money hungry. Because that little old bitty ass pimp done gave her 10 condoms and told her to come back with the cash, ho. Hey, complete these condoms. All she thinking about is completing them condoms for her daddy. That's what she thinking about. That's how the game can easily get f***ed up. So yeah, when them hoes get to the track and shit, you know what I'm saying? It be some bad hoes out there on them motherfuckers. You'll be amazed, man. There's some live ass hoes out there. You gonna hit them hoes for $250. $250.
You know, me and my wife was talking about that, having a conversation about that. Like, why do you think it's so many pretty girls? Like, and I'm not saying there wasn't ever a pretty girl, but you one or two. But it's like it seemed like somebody ain't giving themselves a chance no more. Like they just instantly want to just like.
That's like I was telling you, bro. The society we live in, that's what's popping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how bro had talked about, you know, that shit. That's hoeing. Listen to the music. Mm-hmm. Listen to the music that we got Sukiana, even though Red. I like them sexy. Them all popping it. Yeah. Yeah, like that shit go hard to me. Like I like they feminine. They ain't dissing men. They talking about get that feel good and look. You know what I'm saying? That turn niggas on. If it don't turn you on, something wrong.
Do you think if a female rapper came out and said, "Yeah, get you some ism," that
it's female rappers that come out and say, "Get you some ism"?
Is it really?
Hell yeah. The pimp hop genre, P, we're really popping in our own world. Yeah. It's just now spilling over, you know, into the square world.
You know, it's another cat, you for sure. A cat named Fish and Grits, I believe.
Yeah, Fish and Grits, that's my guy.
Yeah.
For sure.
He's really
man, it's a lot, man. Legendary Lavish, Mr. G, you know what I'm saying? Jank Hefner, Rilo the Pimp, Bud, Measy Mac, Memphis Smoke. It's a lot of Nino Finesse. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of us, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a Young Lavish, man. Young Lavish, man. I had the HHD Sonny. Man, HHD Sonny came out of nowhere, Jack. Pimpin' for real. Hey, I can rap, bro. I can rap. Sonny, man, come, I'm trying to talk to this bitch. Hey, bro, I can rap. I want you to hear something. Man, that nigga sent me a song. I dropped that shit on my platform. He wasn't even ready for me to drop it. I got that nigga a picture made and I dropped it. You know what I'm saying? It's some live in this genre. You know what I'm saying? But
now, if somebody, not saying if somebody pops, when somebody pops from that circle, are the names you mentioned, is it time to get out the game? Do I put it down?
And that right there, my friend, is where the first misunderstanding. If we wasn't face to face, that was the first shit that I didn't like what Rain had to say about me. Rooster don't know if he want to pimp or rap. Did you tell that to the dope boy?
Right.
Did you tell him he don't know if he want to keep selling dope or rap? See, they think this is for play. They think this pimping is for fun and games and for looks. That's what they think this is. The dope boys took serious, and I with the dope boy. They hustlers. I with the hustlers. But the pimp is no different. Just like he gotta eat, we gotta eat. You think what I'm supposed to do? Stop pimping and depend on your mother? I pimp on rappers. Depend on your lame ass, your square ass. You'll tell me to stop pimping here. You'll be somewhere not answering the phone for me because you outside trying it.
Right.
The f you talking about? So what I'm supposed to do? Wait around on you? How you gonna tell me I'm straddling the fence? Rooster straddling the fence. He don't know if he want to pimp or rap. Nigga, how the f I'm supposed to f his career?
I mean, I think y'all be in the best position to do both. Sweet. Yeah, I got the
pimping everlasting. And I always would tell my women, when I grow, you grow. When I grow, when I go, you go. It gets bigger. So if we've been talking about going to link with Ken, right? HHF awards. If I got them hoes with me and we in a setting like that full of A&Rs and shit, you think it ain't no square ass, trick ass A&Rs and shit standing around? I got my game with me. It get bigger. My hoes see him, hey man, hey, y'all gonna do y'all shit, y'all go kick it. Them hoes over there having them a sip of wine, champagne, whatever the fuck they doing, and this they want to pay them in there. It get bigger. It don't stop. It gets larger, man.
I've always had this question because you said something that made me think. You was talking about the hooker, the hoe that might be out there on meth, right? And you might have a that's just a little, he doing meth too maybe, and they just out there whatever. Hey, y'all don't like move that nigga out the way or move like you can't do that.
Supposed to. Yeah. Like back how we was raised up, the OG vets and shit, the way, you know, we run them out the track. Right. But see now you got so many stepping off into this lane and trying it. You can't risk your life and your freedom to be around trying to play with some nigga, a young that's up like that and he acting up on the track. You can't, you know, because in the law eyes, we all bad. Right, for sure. You know what I'm saying? The law don't give a fuck that I just moved this little nigga around and he raping hoes. The law don't give a fuck. We all bad. In the courtroom, they judges all the same. Shout out to my GTP, General the Pimp. He said it. Pimps get judged the same when they hit that courtroom. Right. You know what I'm saying? They get judged the same.
You know, Pimp C once said, top notch get the most, not the lesser.
For sure.
What do you do when you have, you know, you got your top notch, you know what it is, but you got some lesser ones that you need to build up to top notch caliber, or what can they do to get a little more, you know, equity out of, you know?
See, you know, man, you know, this pimping, you know, how might get a probationary period? You know what I'm saying? 30-day prospect period. How might get that? You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm gonna say this, man, you got a lot of hoes in the game. They'll come to a stable and they'll hate on the that already been there. And they like, he square with her. He in a relate. It's some other shit going on there. And you got her. You been here 4 days. Man, he got some shit. You want to see me dog this bitch because I just got you. This right here been with me 4-5 years. You want to see me dog this hoe that's been handling her business about me, that's down for me, and you been here a few minutes. I'm square with that hoe because I have a relationship with this hoe. You won't even stay down long enough to see if you gonna accumulate the relationship with that shit. So when you say top notch hoes, you know, man, it's a bitch gotta stick around because that's the object of the game, is to elevate the bitch. You know, that's the cliche word, elevate, 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 elevate. It's a lot of hoes that don't elevate. Oh, he did this for that hoe. He did that. You been here 20 days. That hoe been here 20 months. She's got all that. She's accumulated all that. She's been here all this time. Ho, you ain't even tried to even stay down to see if you can crown yourself for that shit right there. You don't know.
So can you define what to you, of course, what a bottom is? Is it time frame? Is it loyalty? Is it
I don't know because I don't have them. I don't know. I don't do bottom hoes. I don't know. That's when you start putting titles on hold. That's when you really gonna get the boyfriend drag. He got a certain situation going on with her. I don't have bottom hoes. I have women that done been with me a long time. If you see the motherfucking chemistry between me and that, and it's like that, it's like that. That ain't my bottom bitch. She don't run you. If this new hoe come and she see that me and this hoe click tight, yeah, we click tight, but she can't tell you what to do. She don't, you know, say this ain't my girlfriend. She a hoe just like you, but this hoe my hoe. She been with me this long. You did what I'm saying? Got no motherfucker, but I don't gotta put no title on this bitch name for this bitch to know, hey man, this is a pimp and a hoe love, bitch. I love you. You love me. I ain't got to title you and say, hey man, you my girlfriend, hoe, and these hoes is shrimps, these hoes is pee-wee hoes, man. And we gonna run these hoes up together. No. I wouldn't even feel, as a man, me, as a motherfucker in the right mind, man, I wouldn't even feel right playing with no hoe like that. Does it get done? Hell yeah, that shit happens. Do that shit to hoes. Yeah. Man, they ran me up. They knocked 100 bands out of me. Yeah, they knocked it. Him and his girlfriend hoe. They knocked 100 bands. You let them. If you stay long enough to peek that he calling this bitch the bottom, she don't never go to work. And then another thing, what hoes need to understand, just cause this hoe right here gets sent on this mission and you get sent on that mission, it ain't no favoritism. It ain't no, you need to worry about you and your horn. You on the blade, this hoe on the stage. How you know this hoe get out there on the concrete and trip and fall? How you know you don't get on the stage and you trip and fall? You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of hoes that go through that. I'm the only one down. All the other hoes are at the casino. I'm finna see you at the casino, see if you can do it. Or do you need a little bit more pimping, a little bit more time? You get what I'm saying? It be like that. It be like that crash campaigns. That shit crashes a campaign, Joker. That shit your whole up.
I like that. I like that word campaign. I like that.
Yeah, farmhouse campaign.
Come on now.
Farmhouse.
Come on now.
I always want to know this. Is there always another level to pimping? I watched one nigga
like
say
the old head say, you know, you got the Mac. The old head say, you know, the Mac. You know, it's two meanings for a Mac. You dig what I'm saying? A Mac is a pimp that conquered all. He conquered the game. He's done. You know what I'm saying? So he sits back and he's a Mac. But then you have a Mac of today. You know, you got a Mac that's like he might work a bitch, but he also sell dope. He also kick those that work at Walmart. But he got a bitch. He can get money from. He might be the that man. Yeah, man. My bitch is work at a call center, man. I'm finna get that check. Or hey, man, this bitch finna give me all her income tax. He's a Mac. Right. He not no pimp. He got other shit going on. He's going in. You know what I'm saying?
What about a player? What is a player?
A player is this shit, you know, like, hey man, I fucked that hoe last night. You fucked that hoe too? Hey man, I fucked that bitch last night. You know, a player is just a cool ass nigga. He might, you know what I'm saying? He might went to the store and he, you know, he with the bitch. I always use this term, like, man, he might have bagged the bitch and, you know, he might go across town and like, shit, he on the bitch cousin too. You know what I'm saying? He's a player ass nigga. He like, and the cousin cool with it, and the other cousin don't know what's happening. He's a player. You know what I'm saying?
What would make you leave the game alone? Is it amount of money? Amount of
probably if they leave the game alone. I you know, pimps are born.
Right.
You know, you find out. You know, you find out that you a pimp. Like, you know, I got a person in my family who's you know, who's gay, and you know how a gay person, how they come out the closet. Right. And that same person, they told me, a pimp, I always knew you was a pimp. My relative told me, I always knew you was a pimp. So you came out the closet, you found out that you was one. Right. It's, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, if I'm ever saying I'm not in the game, it's because the laws done got me or I'm dead.
Okay, so like you're sitting on $1 billion, right? Right. What would be the use of, you know?
Okay, so I would still carry myself as pimpish. I would make sure my women have, like I told you, like lucrative assets, right? I will make sure my women are set up to where they don't have to sell no, but I might still orchestrate as some pimping. I might go to this one house still. I might go over to this one house, and they all my women. Some people would like call it polygamy. They don't have to sell no. That would be absurd to just be still just run around and we rich like that. That would be crazy. That's why I was telling Rain, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are broke. Y'all are broke. I'm pimping now. I'm pimping for it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been in no game 20 years. I just listened and I was laced and I'm seasoned. I ain't no vet, nigga. I'm really fresh off into my pimping. I'm just a student of the game, and you gonna stay a student of the game. I'm just a student of the game who cooperate with this shit, who gonna see ups and downs in this shit. I'm gonna bump my head in this shit. I have bumped my head in this shit. That's what make you a pimp, man. If you ain't never been through no shit, you ain't no pimp. You dig what I'm saying? If you ain't never just tripped and failed and fouled and lost it all and then got it back up and pimped back up for you. Hey man, I see you back there. Yeah. You did what I'm saying, Jay? My no. You know what I'm saying? You ain't nothing. Ain't nobody came through this shit and it just was a breeze. No. Something ain't right. Something going on.
Why do you think when you said you have this shit, you born with this shit?
Born.
Why? Because you really can't even teach this shit. Like I've had like they try to get taught that somebody take a little nigga under their wing and you can't even really teach this shit.
Some niggas listen, because I listen. Yeah. My boots was laced by a younger than me. His mom and his daddy was a pimp and a hoe. You know what I'm saying? You know, I always talk about the South White Underbelly when I told the story. Then when they were like, nigga, a bitch gave him the game. Yeah, nigga, a bitch bought it up out of me. I ain't know it was there, and it ended up being there. It probably turned me up, but like they didn't keep me pimping. You know what I'm saying? She didn't keep me. She might have just showed me I'm some pimping, but I ain't go off the rules and off the lies. I went and got some game by myself, and I had to go through experience and had to bump my head. I had to knock his hoe. I had to get my hoe knocked to find out that, hey man, I'm really a motherfucking pimp. Hoe was leaving. I went holeless. You ever seen a pimp go holeless? It's the most crazy shit you'll see in your life. You know what I'm saying? But what's even more crazy, the hoe, some more came. Some more hoes came and gave that nigga some money, Jack. You know what I'm saying? Man, that Rain couldn't fathom this shit. Some hoe come on my TikTok talking about something, I was Rain in 2021. He really did have strippers. Bitch, shut your ass up, hoe. I went through the bitch profile. You tripping.
Trippy. Dang. I'm curious, you know, and again, once again, a great quote from the legendary Pimp C. He said, you know, like the $40 in the club. If we were to like equate inflation in that song today with Pimp C singing that today, what would they the club for?
See,
about 60.
See, back then when C was saying that in the club, you in the shake joint, you never know what can go down. It might, like I was saying, it might be a regular she see all the time come through there. He might have been a nigga that said, I got you tomorrow, I got that 40 right here, let's go to VIP, and she might just roll the tip of that dick for a little while. You know what I'm saying? She know that nigga, that's a regular. He gonna pay her tomorrow. You got bitches that, you know what I'm saying? You got bitches that do crazy ass shit like that. Mine better not, but you know what I'm saying? You got hoes that do that. You know what I'm saying? You got hoes that'll do some shit like that. You did what I'm saying? Bitches like the fucking $40 in the club. Yeah, like, you know, that's that shake just then when he said that was back in the day. $40 went a long way back then.
Yeah. How much you think right now? If he was to sing that song today, how much would he put in?
Probably 60.
About 60, okay.
Because there's hoes on the track right now that you can hit them hoes for $60. It is some out there going for 60. It really, when I said that and went viral, Joker, that is really going on. It is hoes or the tricks wouldn't say it, or they wouldn't say it.
It's for video games.
I would think if you would prostitute yourself for $60, your best option would be to choose up on somebody, right?
Right. Right. You saw, you know, I got a lot of backlash from the white boy coming. Tommy G. You saw Tommy G come through here.
Right.
You know, he got on the topic of pimping being a parasite.
Right.
Right. So when I addressed,
you was wild in that movie too, by the way.
You know, I mean, but and we can get into why I did that.
Yeah.
Why I did that segment. Why I agreed to doing it. Mm-hmm. And what it is, bro, man, he was gonna come through and paint his own picture.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I take the slaps on the head, I take the tomatoes, I take it. You know what I'm saying? But he told me, Rooster, I want you to take me on the journey. And
I think you did a great job.
Of course, people was like, you know, man, that nigga there hot. He a hot boy. I'm not. Because what he was gonna do, if nobody would have with him, he was gonna put the camera on my friends from a distance. And his square mind, I fuck with Tommy, but his square mind, he was gonna put the camera on us and he was gonna say, look at those parasites. He was gonna paint his own picture of what he thinks a pimp is. So when you get up on me, and you know what I'm saying, I'm a representation of this motherfucking game and I'm gonna defend it, same what I did with Rain. We finna clean this up. And it ain't gonna be no lies told. It's bad police, good police. It is bad pimps and good pimps. You did what I'm saying? You not finna ride through this and put the camera on my friends and say, there's a gorilla pimp. He beats that these guys are the most dangerous guys in the world.
Nah,
You're not finna do that.
Nah, I mean, bro, I feel like because I watched it, I feel like nigga, you embodied that Dallas shit for real. Like you really put on for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now the segment with the hitman, I have nothing to do with that. That's what, and
Yeah,
I'm
that
glad
was-
we
yeah, that
sitting
was-
right here.
I
I got a
wrote that
lot
shit.
of backlash from that. But when them guys, when what they do with they interview, I can't tell them what to do when they edit they. I can't tell them, you know. And you think he sat there and told me, "Hey, we're gonna double back and put these guys with these ski masks on and these guns."
Yeah, I don't.
And I didn't know he was gonna do that.
Yeah.
But if you got common sense, you see the segment changes. It's a whole. It's at this time. It's still Tommy G. It's a whole nother show.
Man, the way he filmed that shit, I felt like he just paid somebody to do that. Shit. That shit was so crazy.
And what's crazy? Getting scared. Like nigga, guns legal in Texas.
Right.
Nigga, me and you can put a mask on and say, yeah, we can drop that nigga over there on Elm Street or wherever the. Me and you can go put on mask on and say and sit here with these legal ass choppers. Right. Nigga, go in motherfucking academy and go get that shit they had on the table. Bullets and shit. Nigga, this Texas. You got a right to defend yourself around this motherfucker. You ain't no felon.
Now you got songs like you know I ain't never rapped a sad baby and all these other songs that people equate to pimping. For Rooster, outside of your own music, what do you feel like is a pimp song or a song that will get you into that mentality, that mojo, that ism, that you can just pop on and be like, ah, yeah, nah, that's one of them songs that get me in them.
Trio working the wheel, Rollo the Pimp and Bud Beats.
Oh, come on.
You know what I'm saying? Trio working the wheel, get with that Pimp C sample. That's what's gonna get me going.
Come on now.
Trio working the wheel, a pimp, not a simp. Bud, come on that hoe.
Yeah, getting. Come on now.
Bud, come on that hoe singing.
Come on.
You hear me? That would get me going. Down, then that shit there.
Come on.
Hold down, baby. General Fly. When that nigga, hey man, he ain't doing nothing he's supposed to be doing, man. He just a spender and not an investor. That type of shit get me going. Mr. G.
Yeah, let go.
You know what I'm talking about? Detention. That type of shit get me going. Young Lavish, Bad, Sonny, Somebody Lied. That shit get me going, Jack. Jank Hefner. That nigga get me going.
Come on.
GTP get me going. Lil Yabi and them get me going. See at that gang, them boy get me going, nigga. Even motherfucking X and them get me going. Fish get me going. Sauce definitely gets me going.
Yeah. yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? These boys get me going. Nino them boys get me going.
There you go.
Nino from Cali get me going. AOL Nino, all out feed.
All
these niggas, all these pimp rappers, man, get me going. KB the Don gets me going.
Come on now. Man, you know, the world has an outlook on this world, like you say, you know, and shout out Soft White Underbelly, but what they're doing, trying to showcase what people don't see on a regular, what the average American may not see. For you, what would you say either documentary or movie probably portrays the world of pimping best?
Oh, Bossing Up, Snoop Dogg.
Okay, yeah, I don't think I've seen that. Okay, yeah.
Like movie, actual movie, like not a documentary, like an actual movie.
Like an actual movie.
Hustling Flow and Bossing Up. Okay. And Mac 10, the Mac 10 movie, what it was, It Ain't Easy.
Okay, yeah.
It Ain't Easy, Bossing Up, and Hustling Flow. If niggas didn't understand Hustling Flow, DJ, that was he was a po pimp. He was pimping through it.
Nah, for real.
Keep hustling.
Yeah. When
Taraji was hitting it, when he kept bringing her in there. Remember when she came in there with the lava lamp? She was just a stomp down hoe. When he said that, there go your bottom bitch. When he said that's a bottom bitch, man. Like I felt that because I have a little hoe that'll come in and she not goofy, but she's ditzy like that, and it's to her, and that's something I had to learn about her. It's the little shit that matters to her.
For real.
It's the little shit. She'll come in the room and it'd be a lava lamp in y'all studio, and the will clean. When she plugged that bitch up, y'all have fun and walked out, went back to hoe business.
Come on now.
That was like I love that because even when he's sitting there, they talking to him, and I have anxiety. I suffer with anxiety, right? Yeah. I suffer with PTSD and anxiety attack, right? He's standing outside and he runs back in and he goes in there and he kisses Taraji. She went and got that chain, the lava, and went from the lava lamp to the chain before the performance.
That's real.
That's a hoe, man. That's a hoe. Like if you want to know the real deal, like what be going on, they was in the trenches. They was, nigga, he was 7th Street is where I'm 7th Street bound. What he say? North Memphis, where I'm from. They was in the trenches. The played the manager role. She went and got them tapes to where they needed to be. After skinny black lame ass went to put the shit in the toilet, the hopping out the hoopty, going to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So is it wrong to love your hoe?
Nah. Who you gonna love? Anybody talking about pimps that, hey man, you love that? Hey man, say that is a woman and you're a man. That is a woman and you're a man. You love a square? You love a square that don't pay you? You ever been around? Can't break it down to y'all. I can break it down to y'all. You can't experience. You ever been around, man, a square hoe, I get to talking and you ever hear them square hoe, don't talk to me like you talk to them hoes. Bitch, get out the car. You think you better than these hoes? You think you better than a hoe? Like really, bitch, you think you come before this hoe? You don't love me. I had hoes in the past. Man, I really love you, Rooster. I love you for real. You won't let me show you. You ain't show me. I like pimping. When you ask me, I like to be a pimp. You love me for real, you gonna come on with it, ho. So you can't tell me you can love me, but I can love you. That I can love you better than she can. Bitch, you're tripping and lying. Cause if you can, ho, you gonna go do what you talking about. You gonna go do what she do to love me, ho. Cause you don't love me like that hoe do. Man,
I just remember I watched Pimp Sookie and he had his hoe bailed him out of jail. He ran out and kissed that in the mouth. And I was like, he loved that bitch.
For so, you know what I'm saying? Like that's for real. Yeah. Like they women.
They say you're not supposed to. Some pimps say you're not even supposed to lay with your hoe.
That was a myth. That's somebody that's some square made that shit up back in the day. Real pimps don't even fuck they hoes. Square.
Then do they or do they make love to them? I mean, what are you doing to have to lay down with a hoe you about to send out on a mission?
In the words of my nigga Jank Hefner, my nigga shit, I might be nasty, but I'm not horny. My nigga, you know what I'm talking about? My pimp partner told me that. He said, nigga call me all he want to when it come to with a woman. I'm just not horny. And that means, hey, I'm gonna do it when I want to. I'm gonna do it how I want to. I'm not worried, like, these pimps get in there, man, what a do with his dick with another woman. I ain't never been no fan of that shit. That's a woman. Whatever the I do with that woman, that's me and her business. If I want to make love to her, this hoe probably bought me $15,000 tonight. And and everything was falling down last night. We was finna be out on our ass. We was finna be nowhere to go. We was finna be hungry. She came with 15 bands, and I'm gonna ignite that whole fire. You hear me? Did what the I'm saying, Zach? That's how it go. You did put it on. That's pimp music. That's pimp music. Here you talking about? Put it on. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, my hoe had Barry White playing last night. Turn me up. That shit turned me up. It had Barry White playing. Like, what's going down? You know what I'm saying? He over there talking with that voice. Shit.
What's the worst kind of John you afraid of? Like when you just hear about a John, like whether race, whether type of old, young, just what's the worst kind of John you just like? I don't know about. You shouldn't fuck with that one.
I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
You don't say the
that's why I'm in here right now, Pete. I'm in here. I'm on the camera right now. This industrial. We pimping. That's why I'm on this.
We interrupt the business right now. Goddamn.
I'm on this.
We almost done.
I'm live. But yeah, what you were saying?
Yeah.
Pete?
What is the worst type of John that you personally is afraid of when you hear the stereotypical John that you just don't even?
And I don't want nobody to think I'm racist when I say this. I don't want nobody to think I'm being racial, or I'm a guy that can't speak English, and he's athletic built, and this is not racial. This is my experience from the game. This is me experiencing the game. A guy that can't speak English, and don't know his next move, or a young male, black male, any color male, a young male African American. That's why, you know, we was making a joke about he don't let the bitch date African American. Like, they play.
Yeah, well, I say what is about those that you be like, they run. I mean, yeah, they run it off with the bread. They like you said, they play. Like, what kind of games do they play?
You might fuck my bitch and then hold a gun to her head, and then take it all back and then some. Bitch, give me that and the shit you walked in here with, hoe. You know what I'm saying? That happens. That, you know what I'm saying? You might, you know, you get up on him and he's drunk. He can't speak English. You don't know what he's saying. He get frustrated with you because you don't know what he's saying. He turn up and he start fighting on the bitch because he drunk and he, you know what I'm saying? And horn's a hard job for me just looking at it. Like, I'm somebody, I had a hoe popping on me. You don't know what the f we go through. Bitch, you crazy. Crazy, I don't know what you go through. Oh, I'm a real pimp. Now you got all these women out here and say, I'm a pimp too. Shut up. Them hoes on their period and that sponge get stuck up that coochie. Bitch, you a real pimp when she tell you come get it out, daddy. Yeah. That motherfucker bloody and it stank because you got that hoe busting dates while she on that motherfucker because you need that money. Yeah, they don't talk about that type of shit. That's pimping, man. They don't want to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Then you got pimps that say, I'm not digging in that bitch funky ass coochie, man. I'm not digging in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? You got to take that bitch to the hospital. Yeah, you a pimp then. Yeah. That bitch ready to feel that rod. At the end of the night, that bitch done fucked 7 niggas and all of them was shrimp. One of the niggas look good. She somewhat turned on by the trick, but she ain't gonna tell you that. Now she ready to get up under your ass. Bumping coochies only go so far. It feel good from what I heard, but she gonna want that. She gonna want that lightning. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you not no motherfucking pimp. When these hoes get the whining, cause I'm gonna tell you why you not no motherfucking pimp, hoe. Cause at the end of that motherfucking 30 days or whichever part of the motherfucking 30 days, hoe, you gon' bleed, and she is too. And you around get your ass whooped by that hoe. Goddamn. Pimp. You around get beat down by that. You not no pimp. And it ain't no motherfucking diss to no women that try to pimp. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no diss towards them. It's none of that. Yeah. But it can happen.
What about a madam?
What a madam will get out there and sell with her hoes. A madam will endure.
Do you respect the madam?
My godmama's Martina. Okay. And she's you know what I'm saying, she's dibbled and dabbed in that, you know what I'm saying, that's my godmama. I love her. Martina has, you know what I'm saying, but Martina is a hoe. She'll tell you to your face, I'm gonna get out there with my hoes and I'm gonna sell my pussy right along with my hoes. If you remember on Harlem Nights, watch Harlem Nights. Remember Della Reese? Remember she was a hoe. If you could tell like the shit that she was saying, my girls and and we did it. She back there hoeing too. And, you know what I'm saying? She probably didn't come out and say it, but you could tell if you could read the body language and read the conversation, she was back there hoeing also. So yeah, I do believe, I do shout out to a real stiff one in out of Texas right now. I ain't gonna say no names, but she live in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Niggas still with her to this day. You know what I'm saying?
What about a stud?
You know, and then like this, my first cousin, like I rock with studs. My first cousin is a stud. I grew up with my first cousin. Her and my mama taught me how to rap. She ain't even really my first cousin. She my mama first cousin. You dig what I'm saying? But she knows she don't run around trying to portray some pimping. But you know what I'm saying? From what I hear, it is studs that smashing. From what I hear. But far as me seeing it in the flesh for myself, I haven't seen it. I've always seen them going through turmoil. Yeah. I've always seen them going through, getting put through the ringer. You did what I'm saying? I've never seen them. I've always heard about them having problems. I don't knock nobody. I don't dreams and shit. I definitely don't do it when it comes to the studs, because a lot of the studs be cool and be having some game about themselves and be, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna get up on the stud and be like, and be disrespecting her and trying to, bitch, you's a bitch and doing all that shit. I'm gonna respect her for who she is. That's how I do anybody. Like me personally, I'm not homophobic. Like I don't have a problem with gay men. I don't have a problem with gay women. So I'm gonna treat them like human beings. But like some old walking through this, oh yeah, I'm a motherfucking pimp. You in a 3-bedroom apartment and you're the dominant in there, and them other 2 hoes scared of you. You ain't no pimp. It's you know what I'm saying? Titties under that shirt.
The nipples get hard.
You know what I'm saying? That's my take on that shit. But
Wait.
But my cousin, I got a cousin. My cousin Rad. That's a player ass stud. I would say my cousin Rad. That's a player Rad boy. She a player ass stud. I always looked up to her.
Shout out Rad.
You know what I'm talking about? Nah, for real.
She
ain't no pimp. But that my cousin, she a player ass nigga.
Would you pimp a transgender?
No.
Respectfully?
No. No.
Okay. So on the flip side of that, what is a good John? Like, what is a John you like? Like that 60-year-old man with the
I mean, shit,
nut?
man, the nigga could be 18. If we find out he's good, so I know that might contradict to what I said earlier.
Yeah,
but you just never know, man. The nigga could be a 18, just graduated and finna go to Harvard. White boy, you can't even tell he 18. He's intelligent and he's straight to the point. He gets up on her and he treats her well, and you know, and it's understood like, hey, like I said earlier, I don't want to feel like a trick, but baby, give me this experience to make me feel good about what the I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I want this to be an experience. I want to have a good time with you. You got these little hoes that come up in here, you know what I'm saying? You won't never know if you come across a good John because you coming in the room and you hurry up, nigga, hurry the up, and doing all this shit. You wanna hurry it up out the door. You know what I'm saying? You wanna take your time with the and make him feel relaxed, and so you never know when you come across a good John. You dig what I'm saying?
Now, real quick, Rooster, we got to get into the music side of things. Now you didn't put out hella projects. Pimp Hop, can you explain that for those? Again, you named a lot of songs, also a lot of people in the game. But for you, what albums have you with? What mixtapes? What tapes? And for those that don't know what Pimp Hop is, can you explain it for
people that are not into, you know what I'm saying, that know who we are? Larry June and Primo Rice, they started out very, very like real. Yeah, it was understood, the pimp hop genre. Like, you know, you had Kimi, Casanova and shit, Akeem Ali, you know what I'm saying? But like Larry and them, that would be like Squares would like, they could kind of hear, hey, them niggas pimps. You know what I'm saying? It might come, but the pimp hop is a guy he kicking the game. I just down the bitch and then I turned the, you know what I'm saying? He's kicking. Pimp hop is it might sound like shout out Mr. G, free Mr. G. Mr. G know how to get them young attention. It's gonna sound like some trap shit. It's gonna go hard. And did that nigga just say he put a out on Harry Hines? Did that nigga just say he kicked the out? Did he just? That's pimp hop. When you get to hearing shit that I done had to call up folks and What you talking about calling folks? You talking about calling no mama? Nah, you talking about calling the pimp. It might be shit that a square might not understand. And don't take it wrong. When I say squares, I mean people that are not pimps and hip to the game. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean you lame. You know what I'm saying? But when a square can, you know, now our music has spilled over. The pimp hop genre has spilled over to where squares are like understanding and liking it. You did what I'm saying? So and he like, man, that nigga talking about, just like you got niggas that never sold dope. You ain't never pimp. Nigga, you ain't never sold dope.
You teaching the game.
You can relate to it, period. Yeah.
So like from trap rap, from drill
rap, drill rap, pimp hop.
Hop is coming. It's like the next on.
And it corresponds with trap, because you know we use the word trap. You know, money, that's her trap. You know what I'm saying? We say, I just checked the trap in with 50 bands. That's the trap is, that's the money that she finna get to the pimping.
What's your thoughts on Finesse 2 Times?
I like bro.
Right.
I like bro. You know what I'm saying? I in one of my songs, I say, shout out Finesse 2 Times. I'm a Mac, he a player, because you know he a Vice Lord. I'm a GD, you know, GD refer to each other as Max, Vice Lord refer to each other as players. I love that nigga, he a Vice Lord, he a player. So that's why I say shout out Finesse 2 Times. I'm a Mac, he a player. You know what I'm saying? I like bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yo.
If there was some Johns that was out here in Dallas and they was looking for a nice place to find a good esque, whatever y'all want to call them, where can they go in Dallas? Where's a likable spot for?
Shit, he gonna know soon as he get here. It's in the air. It's horn going all over this motherfucker.
Goddamn.
All over Dallas, Texas. He gonna, you know what I'm saying? He gonna like it. All right. She when he get up on her, when he get a wind of them and that hoe come through bouncing through there and she flaunting that horn, he gonna know. It's all around it downtown. Shit, motherfucker think like Harry Hines. Yeah, shout out HHD. I'm HHD Rooster. I'm out Rooster. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, but you damn near go anywhere around this motherfucker Dallas and you gonna get you a dose of this shit.
What were your thoughts when the laws stopped arresting females on Harry Hines? Like now.
What? Stop.
What I mean is.
Stop. Yeah, them
there was a situation
capping.
where you're right.
They ain't stopped the.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I know that was a setup.
Them niggas capping.
But you know, like it was a situation where you wouldn't see nobody, but now you'll see, you know, nigga 20 women butt naked just walking down the road.
Yeah, when you ain't seeing nobody, it's probably shit. You know, these days it's cold in the motherfucker. You know, they always talk about hoes don't get cold. Right around this time, shit, you ain't seeing a lot of them because it's cold in these. But shit, them laws ain't stopping shit, man. You know, I know some hoes out there, man. Them laws ride by them hoes like, man, I ain't even play with that hoe. That hoe gonna get right back out and get back down. She gonna bond down and get back down on the same spot on my shift. I'm gonna see her again here in a minute. She fuck her soon. We book her ass. She gonna be right back down on the motherfucker. I'm gonna see that hoe when I'm getting out. Some they don't even bother some hoes. They come through hoes. See, really when the police come through shaking that shit down, P, they looking for minors. Mama's calling and report, man, my baby missing. Or, you know what I'm saying, they sliding through that bitch trying to get the motherfucker, trying to get them kids off of there because it's 15, 16-year-old kids, and I take a lot of blame for the music. The music popping is making kids want to get out there and, you know, and pop it.
I don't know if we might take this question out, but I'm going to ask anyway. We'll take it out. Laws be tricking out there?
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't see that. See dash cam and body cam.
Yeah, fuck them niggas. You ain't got to take it out. Yeah. What you talking about? Yeah. Fuck, yeah, nigga. Hey, DPD, y'all got some niggas up there, man. Yeah. Y'all got some niggas up there.
For real.
Yeah. Better handle your motherfucking business, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't got to take that out.
They
boys
human
out there,
too.
Boys
they
out there
human
treat
too.
them humans. That's they fault. Quit hiring kids 23, 24 years old. Them kids to me. I know I probably look young. Kids. A motherfucker, I done had to check a law before. Say, my nigga, how old you is? 27. Quit talking to me, nigga. Quit talking to me like I'm your son, nigga. I'm older than you, homeboy. I done had to tell a nigga, say, nigga, straighten up when you talking to me, little boy. You come up, what? You 27, 28 years old. Say, nigga, chill out, my nigga. Talking to me, handling me like that. You's a kid. You know what I'm talking about? Like, nigga, them niggas humans too. Hell yeah, they pay for pussy. Nigga pay for pussy.
There you go, man.
All them hoes come, nigga. It's a pimp done came, they had come back to the stable. Daddy, this nigga, this was loud. Yeah, that hoe ain't lying. Yeah, he cut that dash cam out, cut that chest cam out, and you know what I'm saying, and got next parallel to the bitch.
Yeah, damn. All right, so lastly, you know, if the kids were to bring you in for career day, what speech exactly would you?
I have kids. My kids come. My daddy a rapper.
Okay, there you go.
My daddy an artist.
There you go.
And he really popping. I'm really popping right now.
Yeah, actually,
my daddy artist.
Really popping.
I really get a rap check. My daddy artist.
Come on now.
And I pull up at the kids go rap. Now when they get asked about what your daddy rap about, yeah. Say son, show him this song, don't show him them other songs, right. Show him them two right there when I'm just kicking bullshit.
Man, that's real, man. All right, well for those that of course want to get at you, now first of all, for those who want to get at the music, tell them about some either songs, tracks, whole tapes that they need to get at if they were trying to see.
Bad Boom Pimpin' right now, man. That shit 200K. No ads or nothing, no fake. Man, these niggas we gonna talk about, them niggas be fake views, man. These niggas buying views and shit, man. These niggas buying subscribers, these niggas buying followers, man. Say, man, Bad Boom Pimpin', no ads, no, you know what I'm saying? Just authentic sharing that motherfucker, 200K. You know what I'm saying? Hoochie Mama. Going up, you know what I'm saying? All that shit there. My new album just dropped, you know what I'm saying? Master Communication, which means Mac.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, my album is out on all platforms, Apple Music, Master Communication. That's the livest album right now in the game. Man. That's the most felt album right now in the game, from what I've been told. I ain't just popping it and kicking this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, y'all go to Google right now, type that in, man. Master Communication, man. Mac Rooster. It's already up for this, man. It's already up. For those that do want to get at you, man, how can they get at you? What all platforms you on?
Farmhouse_Rooster on the ground. TikTok also. You know what I'm saying? Mac Rooster on Facebook. YouTube, Mac Rooster the Pimp. You know what I'm saying? I see that bullshit, that fuck shit y'all comment, man. Say, nigga, you fuck around and get a response, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Pimp at your motherfucker.
Any shout outs you want to give?
Hey, man, them pimp hop guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we done spilled over into this shit, man. Y'all know it. And, you know what I'm saying? It's been a long time. You know what I'm saying? But we done spent over. We got they motherfucking ears to the floor, man. You know what I'm saying? All them HHD boys, HHD Sonny, man, Legendary Lab, Jank helping them, man. You know what I'm saying? We Rooster the PlMP, man, you know. Hey, man, Mr. G, Nino Finesse, man. Them boys out there, HHD, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas really going hard about this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas really putting that motherfucking them sounds to their ears, man. You know what I'm saying? Got the whole city listening. Shout out them New Dallas niggas, man. It's New Dallas and it's pimp hop. You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker, ain't it, man?
You already know what it is, man. We appreciate you for coming through and giving us a true education on this pimpology, man. We got to say it, man. Come the best part. We got him in the building, man. Mac Rooster, you are a real life street star. Lego!
Real life. If that shit ain't real life, that shit ain't